Commodore 64 lets you play hundreds more games than any video machine, plus draw, program, even do music.
I'm more alive than ever before, and my friends are knocking down my door. 'Cause now we're into so much more. We're into our Commodore 64.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're well. Hope you can hear me all right and it's not too soft. We all had a good day. Lovely weather in the UK again. Hi, Ice Cream and Andy. Hi, Zan. Hope you had a good day at school. Not long now before you break up for 6-week holidays. Only a couple more weeks, isn't it? A few more weeks. Oh, sorry, I'm just moving my things around so I can actually get to my controllers. I hope you haven't got too many drinks out, Andy, because you'll be absolutely sloshed by the end of this, if you have. I've got my trusted Coke. Oh, if Xander's watching, look, you know what I mentioned to you before? Which screen is it? Is it that one? About your little pig thing you gave me. Here he is. Says you. Get lost. This is finished. This is Streamline. It's the summer cut. I don't have to have it cut again. Can't afford to have it cut more than once. It costs a fortune. Especially if you use petrol shears. Right, so tonight we're going to be playing Commodore 64 arcade ports. Now I know a lot of people have done this on a lot of YouTube channels, but I just think the Commodore 64 obviously was my computer when I was younger, before I got the Amiga, and some of the ports were really good. I thought they were, as the saying goes, we say arcade perfect. They're far from arcade perfect, but at the time, with your nostalgia glasses, you think they're arcade perfect, but really they're not. But they're not bad efforts. To say the 64 only had 64k of memory when it was trying to make games that were done on arcades that had a lot more memory than that and much more powerful hardware. So, without further ado, let's put a game on. If you want any games putting on, just let me know and I'll see if I can find them. So, the first game I'm going to play is this one, Return of the Jedi. I'm playing this because I've just watched Obi-Wan Kenobi, the final episode. We're not playing hard driving. That is one game we ain't playing. I don't want infinite lives. So copyright 1987. Is the music alright? You can have Chase HQ if you want. Right, I just need to set the trigger up. Because as always, it's got to be the opposite joystick to what's set up. I can remember playing this in the arcade as well. So the first level is based on the way the speeder bikes, where you're being chased by the stormtroopers. Then you're flying through Endor, where the Ewoks are. You can actually fly, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, they pulled it up too soon. Silly Ewoks. Oh, come on, I hit the tree. Is he flying a shovel? No, he's flying a speeder bike, isn't it, or whatever it's called. Oh, it's so difficult. I've got to get past the first level. Ah, there we go, I got him. I like the isometric view of it, because that is a lot like the arcade. Oh. Should stay to the left, to the right. Oh look, there's C-3PO and R2-D2 waiting for me. And the Ewoks. Now I'm in the Millennium Falcon. Oh. I like the bit of the way they've tried to make it look like it's parallax scrolling. It's very difficult when you've got like the Millennium Falcon is massive. Am I supposed to shoot that or something? Oh, I wonder if I must be supposed to do something to that. And then it goes back to level 2 where you have this, so it's literally 2 levels. So that's Return of the Jedi. Ooh, is that still running underneath? Get rid of that one. I'll put this one on. So this is the actual Star Wars Vector game, Gas Leaks. Sorry. The one thing that I hated about this game was the inverted controls. Oh, cause the actual Spectrum version is better than this. Is a better conversion of the arcade than this version, I think. But the Spectrum was better at doing vector graphics. You notice they're not vector; they're just sprites. It's pretty poor conversion, really, compared to the Spectrum version. You're basically just moving the target by shooting sprites. This is it's not but it's not the same as the arcade, Andy. The Spectrum is so much more closer to the arcade because you've actually got vector TIE fighters trying to get you, not like sprites. This is a bit vectorish, I suppose. See, that's it. And that you don't see the Death Star blow up or anything. In fact, it's pretty rubbish now when you look at what the other ones are, the other conversions are like. Yeah, definitely for those who haven't watched Obi-Wan, you need to watch it. Flipping out, the last episode had so many Easter eggs to the films, it was unbelievable. The music was amazing on it. Now what am I doing? I think, did Domark make this as well? Okay. Now where am I going? We might have crashed because there is no enemies. It's literally just a screen with dots on it and stuff. It's not... I'm sure they could have done better than this. So that's Star Wars. What shall we put on? Let's have another classic arcade game. This wasn't a bad conversion on the 64. I never knew till recently that there was two versions of it. There was this version, and there was also the version that came out in America. Swap the joystick settings. I think it's loading. Hope it's loading. It's loading. Maybe it's not loading. Has it crashed? Looks like it's crashed. That's the first crash of the night. Right. Close it down. We'll come back to that one because I can get it on another one as well. We'll put a different arcade on. This was an arcade conversion of a game that was also on the Amiga. Can you guess what it is, Andy? From the intro. Mum is taking the top the Maboot's tower. It is Rodland, yes. Well done. Loading the game. Ten internets to me. 10 cookies. I don't know if it's loading it in real time or what. I wouldn't have thought it is because it's an emulator, so it should speed it. But I know some games do load in real time depending on what setting is. Buggy Boy. I like the C64 version better than the Amiga one. It's better in my eyes. Jellico, they made it. Yeah, this is, you see, this is what I had to do. You had to wait for things to load, and they were a lot slower as well. It's not a bad conversion, this, really. Yeah, load. Yeah, you have to wait for things to load, Xander, unfortunately, in them days. Didn't like now, where it was instant. And sometimes they loaded, then crashed. So you waited 20 minutes for it to load, and then it crashed. Is that a shark? Oh. Come up here. I know this is blasphemy, but I like this. I like this game better than some of the Bubble Bobble games. Oh, firing at me. Ah! Go away, Bumblebee. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, I like this game better sometimes. Well, I love the effort they've got into the conversion is really good. How do I get on the balloon? Oh, I can build ladders, can't I? I forgot I could build ladders. I'm dead. Whew. Come on. Is that game over? Let's have a quick continue and then we'll put something else on. I forgot you could build ladders on this. That's almost like the rainbow side of it, isn't it? Ah, I got you. Yeah. What do I have to... It was. Oh. I don't know what I have to do on that. Must be an end of level something. They're going to be easy to get rid of them two bottom ones. Oh, sugar. Come down, Mr. Alligator. Hooray, fireworks! That was end of World 1, weren't it? I'm sure it's a different world the next level. When you have to load the game in for the next level. Like some weird slugs. Oh, come down here. Oh, we're back up there. Level 9, I think it's the highest I've ever got in any game. Can you build? You can't build on top. Oh, on top, can you? Oh, but I can float on the balloons. That's not. Yeah. Whoa! I shouldn't have tucked away then. That's a schoolboy error. Should wait till they come back really before I use them. Close. Come back, Mr. Slug. Thing. Evening music, man. Hope you're okay. You been doing anything exciting today? We've and I stream. Me and Andy went to well, a couple of retro shops locally. One of them had ludicrous prices on things, and the other one was really good. He's not going to come down here, is he? He's going to stay up there. I need. Oh, there he goes down there. Just streaming. What you been streaming? Which game have you been streaming? Extra game. Farm Sim, is that Farming Simulator? Where do you stream? Do you stream on Twitch, Music Man, or do you do it on YouTube? I noticed a lot of people have started streaming games on TikTok as well. Come on. Game over. I got to level 15, which is good for me. Oh, I could have seen you had to come over. I didn't know you were streaming. But then, like I say, I have been out today, so I haven't really been on computer that much. Next time I see it, I'll come over, pop over to see what you're doing. So that's Rodland. What year was that converted? What does it say? MCMMXCI, I don't know what that is. It just seems a bit more polished than the normal games of the time. I wonder if it was made later. Right, that's probably what I was saying. Normally it comes up if anybody's streaming, but it didn't, so I gathered. Oh, well, to be honest, I went in anyway, so, but. And what's your son's account? Oh, pressing spacebar down, I wonder it's not working. This was the first game I ever played on the Commodore Twisted Gaming. I'll have to come over and I'll have to well, I remember, because otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, can you put a link in there? I don't know if you can put a link in the description or not. This was the first ever game I played on my own Commodore 64. I don't think you have to go to the things, don't you? Or the bees get you. And I remember seeing this on First Class, a TV show. Oh, I'm not even going to get far. Whoa, pox for this or what? Oh, never going to get to the bottom. Oh, come on! Jesus Christ! Bonus for manoeuvres, it should be 0. I can't go back in there now. Because you can do like stunts, can't you, and get... Silly. Helmets. You could come off at an angle on there, I think. Go down. Why is he falling down? And it was like so hard because you couldn't go at an angle. Oh. Oh, this is impossible. It was a hard game. You can't because you can't go at the angle it wants you to. Oh. Which one is it? That one. Wait a second. Oh. Here come the trouble causers. This doesn't blow, it's just me not playing it very well. And I was also trying to do something else as well. Let's put this one on then. Another arcade. Commence and play. It's a good job we just didn't see Star Wars, Monkey Spaz, Jim. It's terrible compared to the Specky version. Specky version is miles better. Evening Paul as well, Retro Prime. Hope your ears are okay now. Specky version is better. Rave dancing to it. Right, where's it gone? Is it gone? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're gonna come out of that. Come out of that. Let's go on to this. There's a lot of them work on this. It has got a smaller screen. I'm going to show you this as well. Obviously, I'm not going to show you these games now, but if you tell Liz It's got MS-DOS on it now with like 600 games on it from MS-DOS that you should just play straight away. Right, what we're going to play, that's what we're going to play with. Badlands. I like Badlands. I don't know if you can remember this arcade game. We ain't got any other players, so it's just one player, obviously. Come on, I'm blue. You get missiles and things. This came out on the Amiga. I think it came out on the spec. It must have done. It's not so it's meant to be like that. You get upgrades and stuff like, and it gets faster and faster as the game goes on. There were a lot of games like this. I totally agree. Oh. Come on! Get up there! I'm gonna win this one. The trouble is you get stuck on the... I'll finish second here. I'm blue. Yeah, all the red card too was stuff his face. He ate everything he sees from trucks to prickly trees, but smart old Blue, he took the Milky Way. Let's go for some speed. Not literally speed. Oh! What's back? He didn't take any prisoners, Redland. Oh, he knocked me back. The trouble is, when the wall gets you, you can't do anything. It sticks you there. And I can't do anything because... Oh, yeah. Oh. Didn't even get a second, I don't think. Oh, I did, just. Is that a ramp? That were a miracle I made it around that long, so I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Come on. I'll look at the comments in a second. I think what you've got to remember is when this came out, obviously, it's not like now where you can emulate the arcade and you play the actual arcade version, but this was all that was with you, or the Spectrum version or the Amstrad version. So compared to those, this was pretty good with the colour. Obviously when the Amiga came out, it was better on that. What is off-road racing like? I don't know, I've never played it, we'll have to try it in a minute. Shut the gate. It's very much like Championship Sprint with the... I say had gates in, didn't they? Opened and closed as well. Oh! I'm not gonna win. Red's impossible to beat. You'd have to have a virtually not hit anything on to get anywhere near him. High score, AAA. Jim, you were second. You did really well, Jim. Well done. You beat me and you're not even playing. Let's see if Iron Man Stewarts or whatever it was called.
The biggest unanswered question is, where is the money?
We'll see how this looks compared to that one. I like the loading screen. Mind you, the loading screens on a lot of the Commodore games were brilliant just because they had colour. Sorry, Jim. So you could actually have... How could you have 3 players? You must have had to have... Oh, keyboard and joystick, I suppose. Oh, it's not push forward, is it? It bloody is. Oh, how am I... Oh, I hate games where you have to push forward. Oh, no, not push forward. I'm never going to do very well on this. I'm red, by the way. But I ain't going to do well while I'm pushing forward because it's so difficult to turn round corners. Right, because you can't. Oh. It's cost Fire's turbo. Oh. I can't control it when you're pushing forward, it's very difficult. Oh, the sprite's huge. Colour. Very funny. Yeah, I hate it. Forward. I can't stand games that require you to press forward to go forward. You see that again? A lot of the computer games did use that because it wasn't like console games. They didn't have pads. I'd rather use a keyboard than that, to be honest, on a joystick. I've never played this on the Spectrum, Jim. What's it like? Oh. Good use of the isometric sprites. They do look a bit 3D, which is good. Last again. Oh, is that the white flag is out? This is your final lap. Can I get... Oof. Can't remember, not played it forever. Bulbies. Well, it's not a bad conversion. The only thing is that they've made it so you have to press forward, and I can't be dealing with that. Should have made it so you could redefine your joystick. What else have we got on the? This is something I can't remember this coming out, so I don't know if this is a modern version of something.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
Spinning the wheel, yeah, it was really loose as well, the wheel, weren't it? Because it didn't spin forever, Andy. It didn't like have a stop, did it? You could just spin it like at 100 mile an hour. I'll tell you something, if that arcade we saw today, what were for sale, had other games on it, I'd have been tempted. Use the joystick to match the picture with the number. Oh, we got no clothes on there. This can't be real. What do you mean it can't be real? I'm sure they did make this the arcade on on the 8-bits. I'm sure Guru Larry said it in one of his videos. I'm sure that he did. Now, how do you select who you want to be? Is it? Yeah, that's it. Are you sure about that? Obviously it did, because it's on this. Unless it's a homebrew version made later. Unless it's just an intro and it's going to trick us and it's not actually an arcade game. This is witchcraft. it's taking its time, so I don't know if it actually works. But what if it was just the intro? I'm going to have a squint while it's doing what it's doing. It does actually say that it came out for the Commodore 64. Oh, so Novatrade released ports for Commodore 64. Oh, it was, so here we go. Soon after the Simpsons Arcade release, Novatrade released ports for Commodore 64 and MS-DOS computers, so it was actually released at the time. So it was released. Why? I don't know if it's not loading though. I don't know if I need to do something or if it's just crashed. It's broken. That's a shame because fake news. That's off Wikipedia, mate. How can Wikipedia be fake? I wonder if I've got it. Wait there a second. I'm just looking on this. It'd be good if we could get it working. Let's just shut that down a second. There is what I'm just going to see if, because the problem is I don't know if these are the Simpsons or they know the game. No, that is definitely not it, because that's some kind of arcade, so that ain't it. It could be this one. Yeah, this is it. See if this one works. See, it might not work on the emulators. It could be that it's the emulators it won't work. But then again, it's funny, it's on coin ops. It might just take a long time to load, and that's why it's not working. Let's just close that. Oh, cancel. Let's leave it a bit, see if it does work. So it does say it was released at the same time. I know it was out on MS-DOS because I've seen that. I've seen the big box version of that. So. See if it loads in. The graphics aren't bad, Paul. To say, I never saw this out at the time because the arcade was a big thing, weren't it? The 4 players. I think Turtles came out for the 64 as well, didn't it? The 4-player Turtle version as well, if I remember rightly. Stage 1 downtown Springfield. The fact it's on here at all is good because it's only using 64k of memory, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Come on, Marge. I suppose it would help if Marge... Can I kill Marge? I shouldn't have chose Marge. The truth is in disguise. I can't move Marge. I don't know what her moves are. Oh, hang on a second. That's the hair. If I can find the left button, then we can move it. There we go. The sprites obviously are a bit big, but it's not a bad attempt, is it, for 64? It's even got music. I want her to get killed. Come on, kill her. Kill her. Kill Marge. She's got 4 lives though, that's the problem. I can't believe you can have 4 players on it. Again, you must have 2 on keyboard. You say downhill from there, but you've got to remember this is 64k of memory we're talking about here. Who's that? Come on, Margie. It's better than bloody Spark versus the Space Mutants on the Amiga. What a rubbish game that is. Everybody were expecting an arcade-like game and it was nothing like it. Very good thing about that game was the intro. They look like they are walking the dog on Sunday. Press the right button. It's because it's 2 players. I should have just selected 1. Oh, he probably is. Look, when he goes into like yellow, you can only see his eyes. That's quite funny. He's like just a pair of eyes walking about. Oh, there's his head. Got it to be a nightmare on Specky, this. You'll just see nothing. Just 2 eyes. Oh, you can actually pick things up as well, that's quite good. You can interact with objects. Oh, I missed. Fire engine. I give this game, I reckon it's a solid 7 out of 10 easy. Yeah, it's not the best graphics in the world, but you've got to remember, if you'd have seen this back in the day, you'd have been well impressed with it. The end of level boss. Oh, who's that? Stick his out. What's he take his trousers down? Come on, he can't have that much life left, surely. Where's his life bar? Oh, he's backrams. Game over. I don't think that's a bad attempt, if I'm being honest. Oh, my watch is coming up there. I can actually feel my hands again. We've gone into a lot of effort to make things like even the high score table. Try Turtles Arcade now. Right, let's have a look. Come out of this. That's not cute.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
I hope it works on this one because it's easier to set up than the other one. Have you played this one before as well, Paul? Press up and down, return to start. I love the sound chip. That's one thing you can never say the Spectrum was better at, and that's the music. Select your turtle. Hooray, or hurry. It's a bad conversion again. I think this is pretty good. It's better than, again, it's better than the actual Turtles game that came out from, was it Ocean? Oh, was it Ocean who made the I wonder why they never made it on the Amiga. You know, have to oh, get me out of the way of the ball. The Malteser. Oh, straight in the head. I like that move. Come on. It's very hard. To get. You know, I don't think it's bad at all, Paul. I think it's good. I think if you put your mindset sink into the what you had available to you, it's very much like a NES type game, isn't it? But I think it's bigger sprites than what the NES has. Yeah, definitely. 2 players, yeah. I always think if you just come from the arcade and you played this in the arcade and you thought, wow, I can actually play a version at home, you'd be impressed. It's not bad. The gameplay's alright. You've got to remember that most beat 'em ups like this are just whacking buttons down anyway, aren't you? And anything like this. I wonder what it got in the. I wonder what scores it got in the magazine. I can't actually remember it ever coming out. I can't remember this coming out because I'll be. What's that? Bloody hell! I can't. Oh, I forgot the first level. April O'Neil. April. Iron Man. Yeah, is that what was he called? Impossible. I can't do my move. What was he called? The rhino thing. Come here, April. Rocksteady, that was it. Just leave her behind. find in the burning building. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm not going to carry on with it because it's very similar, it's very samey, but again, it's a good conversion. I think I'm impressed with that. But 64, first time I've played it as well. You got to remember that's what the other version was. Oh, just seen something. Got to have a go on that. Sorry, got to have a quick burn on Terra Cresta. My favouriteest game ever. Nichibusu. So it was made by Imagine. I wonder if Imagine had been bought by don't tweet that, that's good. I wonder if Imagine had been bought out by Ocean then. 1986. Yes, they had, I think. Because they crashed in 84, didn't they? Night, Paul. Thanks for watching. How many sleepless nights? I know. Trying to get that extra thing. I don't think. Oh. It's even harder on this than it is on arcade version. Getting the high score. Look at that, 909,000. That's a low score, isn't it? That's a quick blast on Terra Cresta. Because I'll be on it all night otherwise. What else have we got?
The biggest unanswered question is, where is the money?
Was it you after Chase HQ, Mandy? That's the second one. Where's the first one? Let's see if I've got the first one. Flashy lines. Shoot. That picture's a bit pants, actually. Just I think for Commodore anyway. I've seen better ones. Oh dear. No. Ah. What was turbo? Oh, spacebar. Oh god, it is. Well, Specky version's amazing. I love the Specky version. I remember that I played that for hours. It's like the Specky version background, but then they stuck a colour sprite on it. This is terrible. Not quite as bad as hard driving, but it's not far off. Sounds like a spaceship landing. Oh dear. That's the first car I've seen. How can I get past it? The road's only just wide enough. Oh, Nancy's back. Oh. This is Nancy at Chase HQ. The Spectrum version is miles better than this rubbish. Wow, I spotted it. Which one is it? The white one there? It's so impossible to hit. You have to hit him in whichever jerk it's going in. Harder, harder. What kind of game is this? Oh, the other ones. It's going to be like 70 miles down the road with a final stop. He's on fire now, at least he's on fire. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. One more hit. Come on. Oh. I'm not going to do it. Oh, I can't believe it. He got away. One more hit I needed. Oh, what a annoying game that is. Oh, I'm not going again. I'm not going to play it. If it carried on from where we got, I might have carried it on, but I'm not going back to the beginning. No way. No way, Jose. Ooh, what's that? Let's have a look. Let's go this way, actually.
The biggest unanswered question is, where is the money?
Radius, that was the arcade game, isn't it? Oh, I thought that was a thing to collect. Yeah. Wonder what activated. Oh. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to select them though. That was the problem. I don't know what the key is to select them. So obviously you've only got one button, haven't you? Unless it's firing down or something. Space. I thought it was space, but it's not. Space doesn't do it. I like this. It's not a bad little shooter, this one. First time I've ever played it as well. What happened then? I hit the floor. Right shift key. Ah, that's it. Well done, Andy. Oh, let's see that bullet. It's a good game, that. I do like that one. No, we don't want a two-player game. Thank you very much, Lee. What else have I got with this? Oh,
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
Frogger. Some classic old arcade games that get looked on. I really think to the from 86 onwards were the big games, but I like a lot of the early games from the 80s as well, like 81, 82, 83. How do I swap joysticks? Oh. Night, Zan, and I hope you get the results you need tomorrow or you want for your sports day. I'm sure you will. Hope it goes alright for you. I used to like sports day. Are you going to race in the dad's race, Andy? You might get a head start. What, the version, is it like a knockoff group? Take this. That's impossible. It's very hard now because there's nowhere to go. Oh, press the wrong way. Fake that. How do we start it again? Did Sega make the first Frogger? I think they did. I might be wrong, but I'm sure they did. Oh, got too close to the digger. Fake that. Konami, did they make it first then? Oh! I pushed up and he didn't jump. He didn't jump. Oh. 1981. So a year before the Commodore 64 came out then. Oh, it's a good game that. Mind you, it wasn't very difficult to make progress, I would imagine, for the 64, because it's only sprites going across, isn't it? It's still a good game. Let's have a look what else we've got. There's another one there that I saw as well. That this is an arcade game. Flying Shark. Firebird and Tato. (1987), so 5 years after it came out. High score. I don't want trainers. No. Oh, did you see the bullet that got me then? Very 1942-esque, but obviously you've got things on the floor, which on the ground and the sea, which you didn't have in 1942, I suppose. Well, you had the ships, I suppose, but. Oh, what happened then? Did I fly into a bridge? Oh, flipping heck. It's very difficult to see the sprites when there's a lot going on. Love this on the arcade. To be honest, don't think I've ever played it. It's quite smooth. The scrolling's smooth for it. And it's multi-scrolling as well. It's not just up and down. It's left and right. I like how the tanks as well. When you blow the turret off, carry on rolling. Oh, I didn't get much chance to get out of the way then. They're coming straight at you, you've got nowhere to go. I wonder what that compares like to 1942. Let's get 1942 a great. See what this is like. I can't remember. Did who made 1942? Was that Tato as well? I don't know. Soon tell you in a minute when it comes up. Elite. So they made the Commodore version of it. Japan Capsule Computers, JCC. A bit smoother, isn't it? But I suppose there's not as much on the screen. Oh, it's a bit difficult when they come from behind you. That's your favourite arcade music, man. Oh. Oh, I'm having a go at that. It's when you miss them, that's when you're in deep trouble because you can't. Oh, come on! You can only go so far, which makes it difficult. You can't really one shot. Did they change that in 1943 to an energy bar so you didn't get shot with one shot? I can't remember. Oh, information flying now. Here comes the carrier. 59% shooting down. That's not good. It's not good. I like the music, even though it is something like 633 Squadron, which had nothing to do with it. It's too hard. It's solid. But it's a good game. I got 6 on the leaderboard. Broken on the 3 letters. It's not a bad game, that even. Another game I used to like playing. This is when arcade games had ideas behind them and weren't like it was about the gameplay as much as it was the graphics. I think a lot of the game, the few arcade games that come out now are just that overridden with graphics since the gameplay is pants. A lot of them on rails. Tapper. Love this game. Don't want unlimited lives. Don't want Commodore skip. Oh, we didn't. I forgot when he's drinking. He can't. That's me forgetting that. Love it on the specky. Is it good on the specky? I forget you can't throw him up. Ah! Oh, bloody hell, that were close. That was solid. Blow! With milk bottles. Yeah, definitely. Oh, magic. Oh, I didn't see the glass. I just like whoever came up with the idea. Such a simple idea, but very addictive. Oh, I couldn't get there in time. Love it. Love that game. Simple but addictive. An excellent arcade game as well. Right, I'm going to have one more game of something tonight, I think, and then we'll call it a night. What shall we have? I know what we'll have. One of my favourite games.
The biggest unanswered question is where is the money?
If I got it. No, good point. They didn't, did they? Didn't care about it. It were all about guzzling 10p's and whacking your 10p's in and making it so that you had to keep whacking more 10p's in all the time. Love this music. I'll play it for 2 seconds. Still one of my favourite sports games. You can't use, obviously you've only got one button, haven't you, so it's going to be interesting. Now you have to breathe. I think it must be pulled down or something then. Oh, was it waggle? Did you waggle it? Bit difficult on a Xbox pad to waggle. Oh. Did I qualify? Yeah, sorry, we're looking where the qualify was. Thought I was going to get the penguin. Oh, that blue one. Oh, yeah. Very difficult when you ain't got, it's not two buttons. It's easy when it's buttons. Again, this is the one that was on First Class. Look at that! That was an amazing 7 spins, and you don't get. Oh, 8 spins. It's impossible. It was very good. It was very close to the arcade, though. It's got to be said. That was close. Nearly. Ooh, getting better. Oh, I'm no miles away. Too late. What's this one? I forgot what this one is. Ha! Exactly the same in both. Now or never. Oh, 20 centimetres. Nearly, but not quite. Got to number 1. Right guys, well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I've enjoyed doing it. I like the Commodore 64. It's my favourite machine apart from the Amiga. Now, Commodore's always been my favourite, so I'm a bit biased there. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Music Man, thank you Andy, iStream, Van Zan, Paul, Jim, and anybody else who's watched tonight. Thank you for commenting. It always makes the stream go much better. And hopefully I'll be back. Might be streaming Saturday, I'm not sure yet. It depends on how it goes, and if the weather's nice I might be out, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, I might stream then as well. So thank you all for watching, and if you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I shall see you all again soon.